welcome everybody. I'm Deidre.
I'm Adarius.
We're Nights Treks, and we're here at Epcot at Walt Disney World for another pavilion tour. We're here at Canada today. We usually just walk really fast through this one. If it's food and wine, we definitely stop, and I'll tell you why later at the very end. The best thing about this place. But there's a lot of great things here, and I think a lot of people just get their apple drink and then keep it moving to the UK. But there's honestly so much history here. We're going to tell you about a lot of the opening day stuff, what's new, what's changed, and what you can find here, and why you should come to Canada.
And the very peaceful part of this. Oh, they got two like Zen spots in Canada.
They really do. It's a beautiful, I would argue, the most beautiful garden in all of Epcot year round.
It is.
Yeah, maybe.
I had to think about that for a second, but
Victoria
to me
Gardens.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started and go have some fun. All right, so technically the port of entry is right there, and technically this does say refreshment port, but we're going to classify this as Canada only because they have poutine, the Canadian treat, and you can get traditional or shrimp scampi right now. They change up the poutine sometimes here at refreshment port, but it's always a good stop right before you hit Canada. Well, what you got? What are you doing?
There's a couple of bees just like collecting pollen.
Getting some breakfast?
Yeah, it's cool because they're not moving.
This is the festival booth. Each booth is called something different for each festival. There's 4 festivals a year here at Epcot. Right now it's Northern Bloom. It is the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. The menu differs from festival to festival, from year to year, but you can always count on some Canadian-inspired dishes here. Ooh, right now they have scallops and beef tenderloin. Ooh, maple whiskey cake. Wow. Canada is going to give you a great view of fireworks at the end of the night. Grab a spot early though. It does go fast.
Really fast.
Really fast.
But you get ducky fans to go with you, so.
Yeah, a lot of the ducks like to live over there. So you might see some duck friends while you're waiting for fireworks. But over here, some pretty cool stuff. This is going to be the DVC spot. But they have really cool creatures you can take pictures with. And there's also a pen board, sometimes. It looks like a roaring, it looks like a fire. The country of Canada, this pavilion is just inspired by Canadian outdoors. So a lot of outdoor stuff, highlighting their different regions all across Canada from coast to coast. I forgot our popcorn bucket.
It's okay.
Popcorn booth over here is going to give you refills in your popcorn bucket, but this isn't just any popcorn, it is maple popcorn, refill for $2.25. Hello, hi. You can also get the Ottawa apple here. That's the most famous drink in Canada. It's got the Crown Royal whiskey maple, apple infusion, and cranberry juice. A couple of years ago, we got this neat sign. It says Canada Far and Wide and CircleVision 360, and it also features Le Celier. Let's head back and explore the rest of Canada. Oh yeah, there's also a Kid Cop fun stop this way. We are going to talk about Canada Far and Wide at the very end of the video because there's quite a bit to talk about with the history. But let's just take a moment and admire the gardens. This is inspired by the Bouchard Gardens in British Columbia. Right now, because it's flower and garden, you're going to have the topiaries of geese. And if they ever had a contest, I would do whatever it took to win to go back into that house right there. I don't know why, it looks so peaceful. I just want to live there and bake bread and tend to my garden all day. So if you're a longtime visitor of Epcot, you may know that you used to be able to meet Kenai and Coda from Brother Bear and Miko and Perry from Pocahontas. There haven't been any character meet and greets for quite a while though. All right, we've come to Le Celier. Did you know that this was a cafeteria, the Le Celier cafeteria? It turned into a steakhouse in 1997. And it features Canadian beer and wine and some pretty tasty steaks.
They were like, no more cafeteria. Let's go fancy.
So they needed another signature dining restaurant, and they were like, let's use the cafeteria. So it's really like a cellar in there. It's like a wine cellar. We've never gotten the pleasure of eating here. Not yet. It's on our list.
It is.
There's so many restaurants at Disney's. We're working our way through them.
Drage pork chop. That looked good on there.
Oh, the pork chop, the drage, yeah, with goat cheese polenta.
Oh.
This is really good for a date night. It's more on the fancier side, but give it a try. Even if you're in shorts and a t-shirt, there's no dress code. It's just a nicer place.
Yeah.
If you make your way to the left side of Victoria Gardens, you're going to find the Kid Cop Fun Stop. If you don't know what a Kid Cop Fun Stop is, it's going to be a passport that you can give your kids, and they can go around to all the countries and get it stamped and signed, and stickers and sometimes crafts and pen boards and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, we're going to come back out towards the Celier. And if you're on this side and you want to see Canada Far and Wide, or if you have a wheelchair, this is going to be your wheelchair access. Let's take the cool bridge. It's going to get loud. I apologize.
That water looks so refreshing, though.
There's a really cool water feature. All right, wheelchair access to Canada Far and Wide is right there. Let's head up the stairs because we're going to talk about Canada Far and Wide at the very end. Up here from the top of the stairs, you're going to have a really picturesque spot. You could do your family portraits here for your Christmas cards. This is a really, really great spot. You're going to notice the scenery change quite a bit. And like we said, that's because Canada's a huge place. So they've got to represent, like native Indian villages, French chateaus, on the Scottish side, all the Rocky Mountains. I mean, they've got to represent so many things in one place. But it's really cool because you get a differentiating view of mountains to gardens to buildings. Let's head into the stores. First one is Northwest Mercantile.
Ooh.
There's so many maple leaves.
Made in Canada.
For Canada. We like that bag. It smells like wood in here. It does. It smells like a lodge. The bear mounties.
I was going to say the Smoky Bear.
And the moose mounties. Oh, there's a Mickey head inside your maple leaf. You can get a Mickey hat with the flannel on it. Look at all these jammies with the butt flaps.
Butt flaps.
Yeah, butt flaps. Oh my gosh, you can buy rocks. Oh, I'm in love. I want a rock. All of the countries. Oh, it's a little dusty. Sorry, guys. But look. Own it.
The upside down.
Like the beverages from each country also.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the upside down.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so bright.
It is so bright. That was the trading post. But the trading post and Northern Mercantile are both connected. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or the eagle, I guess. Oh, a little bit further.
One more. And there we go. I'm the elephant in the room.
You're not the elephant. I'm talking about this totem pole. Wait, hang on. Let me see. Okay, that's his. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so there were 2 totem poles here when they first opened. And then in 1998, they approached David A. Boxley and was like, hey, can you please carve us an actual totem pole out of wood? And he was like, sure, no problem. And for 2 months in 1998, he would just carve this whole thing, live in front of everybody. You could come and see him carving. And then like 20 years later in 2017, these were fiberglass. And they were like, hey, you want to come back and carve us 2 more, but out of wood? And he was like, absolutely. I'll be really honest, this place is beautiful any time of the day, but nothing beats sunset here in Canada. So if you're doing Epcot the right way and you go to Mexico first, try to end your day here like 20 minutes before sunset because it's a beautiful view with the hotel in the background and the gardens, and
yes,
it's so pretty. Okay, right down the stairs, you've got a couple of booths. You're gonna have the Canada booth out here. Some of the same merch you're going to find inside the stores.
I think I need myself one of these blue lights in the Molson.
Oh, they have the beers on ice out here. I really want to know what this ice wine tastes like.
This one?
I feel like I would, yeah. But we haven't eaten anything, so.
You haven't eaten anything, but I'm okay.
This is a festival market. Changes with the festival. Obviously, right now it's flower and garden. Has some cute garden essentials. All right, let's head on over to let's head on over to the stage.
What stage?
The stage.
I feel like a Demogorgon because it opens up like this.
Oh my gosh, that's very true. It's the mill stage, L'Estrade du Moulin. L'Estrade du Moulin. A variety of acts will come out here and perform. All right, let's go back up the stairs and check out Canada Far and Wide.
So we were supposed to eat in Italy and do like an outdoor patio thing.
All right, let's talk about Canada Far and Wide. There are handheld captioning devices available and assistive listening devices. This is going to be standing only. There's nowhere to sit, but there are rails because CircleVision 360 shows are no joke when it comes to motion sickness. It is a 12-minute show. It's going to be the third show ever here. It opened January of 2020. It is narrated by Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. You may know these as the parents from Schitt's Creek, but I know Catherine from Home Alone. She's the mom, and I know Eugene from American Pie. So they've been around a while, and they're both heavily decorated Canadian actors. This CircleVision 360 show is going to work its way from one end of the country to the other. Montreal, Calgary, Vancouver. Some of those clips were repurposed from previous shows, but then we're also going to go to Ottawa and the Yukon, Northwest Territories. None of it. It really highlights some of the Indigenous peoples and cultures. The previous show was a 14-minute show called Oh Canada, and that one was hosted by Martin Short. A lot of you were going to remember that show. It was here from 2007 to 2019, and it was a funny show, the funny guy, you know. Then there was the original show. It was a 17-minute Oh Canada show that opened with Canada in 1982. If you come during the fall time, during Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival, you will not be able to see Canada Far and Wide. Why? Because there's something so much better here, and the show is great, but Appleseed Orchard is not to be missed. Great drinks, great desserts, great treats. It's honestly our favorite spot during the fall here at the Food and Wine Festival. And that has been Canada.
Canada? Oh, Canada?
Oh, Canada. We hope you found something that you didn't know was there, or something that you're looking forward to coming and seeing. If you like this video, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the bell, comment down below, share with your friends. Any interaction you can do with this video helps the algorithm, and we appreciate it. If you really liked us, or you liked our videos, go ahead and become a member.
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 Become a part of the society. The secret society of the Treks.
Oh, the Secret Trekkers.
Yeah, secret trekkers.
Thank you so much to all of our current members. We appreciate you so much. You keep us going. And we'll see you in the next vlog. See you real soon. Bye.
Bye.